You will never lose hope in your life. Buddhism in English, hope, like a delicate thread, weaves the fabric of our dreams into reality. It has the power to transform despair into unwavering determination and shapes our journey toward a brighter future. At every twist and turn in life, hope whispers softly, urging us to carry on even when the world seems to crumble around us. The essence of hope is deeply embedded in the teachings of Buddhism, a profound spiritual tradition that imparts invaluable guidance on how to maintain hope in the face of adversity. In this video, we will embark on a profound exploration of the spiritual teachings of Buddhism, uncovering the treasures of wisdom and inspiration it generously offers. By the end of this transformative journey, we aspire to instill within you a renewed sense of hope and a profound understanding of why you should never lose hope in your life. The seed of hope, a simple word, yet it carries profound significance in our lives. It is the gentle nudge that encourages us to keep moving forward when we face insurmountable challenges. It acts as a beacon of light, guiding us through the darkest of tunnels. Buddhism, one of the world's major religions and a spiritual path to enlightenment, holds hope as a central tenet of its teachings. Hope is sown into the very essence of our existence, as the Buddha, Siddhartha Gautama, recognized the inherent suffering in human life and sought a path to alleviate it. In his quest for truth and liberation, he unearthed the fundamental principle of hope. His teachings lay the foundation of Buddhism and offer a powerful message: no matter how bleak life may appear, hope can always be found. The Four Noble Truths, the cornerstone of Buddhist philosophy, the Four Noble Truths, provides us with profound insights into suffering and, by extension, the nature of hope. These truths teach us that suffering is an intrinsic part of life, that it has a cause, and that it can be transcended. The first noble truth acknowledges the existence of suffering in the world, acknowledging the pain and difficulties we all face. The second noble truth identifies the cause of suffering, often rooted in our attachments and desires. Here, hope plays a vital role, urging us to detach from the impermanent, to release our grasp on fleeting pleasures, and to direct our focus towards inner peace. The third noble truth presents the hope of liberation from suffering, while the fourth noble truth outlines the Eightfold Path as the means to attain this liberation. This path encompasses various virtues and practices that guide individuals toward living a life in harmony with the principles of Buddhism. The power of mindfulness. In our quest to understand how Buddhism can inspire hope, we must explore the profound concept of mindfulness. Mindfulness is an essential aspect of Buddhist practice and deeply intertwined with hope and resilience. At its simplest, mindfulness means being fully aware of the present moment without judgment. It encourages us to pay attention to our thoughts, feelings, and bodily sensations. Through mindfulness, we can develop a profound understanding of ourselves, our suffering, and the impermanent nature of all things. One of the most powerful aspects of mindfulness is its ability to help us recognize the cycles of hope and despair within our own minds. By observing our thoughts and emotions without attachment or aversion, we can learn to let go of the negative patterns that contribute to despair and cultivate the positive ones that nurture hope. In Buddhist teachings, it is emphasized that the key to maintaining hope is to stay rooted in the present moment. The past is gone, and the future is uncertain. What we have is the present, where we can make choices and find hope. By training our minds through mindfulness, we can steer them away from dwelling on the past or fearing the future, both of which often lead to a loss of hope. Impermanence and hope. Buddhism teaches us that one of the root causes of suffering is our attachment to things that are impermanent. This chapter delves deep into the concept of impermanence and how it can help us nurture hope in our lives. Impermanence, or the transitory nature of all things, is a fundamental teaching of Buddhism. It reminds us that nothing in this world lasts forever. This understanding, while seemingly bleak, is also a source of profound hope. Imagine a life where nothing ever changed. If everything were permanent, there would be no room for growth, no opportunity for transformation, and no reason to hope for a better tomorrow. Impermanence serves as a catalyst for change, and change is the breeding ground for hope. It is through the realization of impermanence that we learn to let go of our attachments to people, possessions, and situations. While detachment may seem to lead to despair, it actually opens the door to a deeper sense of hope. When we release our attachment to specific outcomes or expectations, we are free to embrace the uncertainty of life and the potential for positive change. The practice of compassion. Compassion is at the heart of Buddhist teachings and an essential component of maintaining hope in our lives. Buddhism teaches us that by cultivating compassion, we not only alleviate the suffering of others but also find hope for ourselves. Compassion is described in Buddhism as the wish for all beings to be free from suffering. This powerful virtue encourages us to extend our care and concern beyond ourselves and our immediate circles, fostering a sense of interconnectedness with all living beings. When we practice compassion, we generate positive energy that can counteract feelings of hopelessness and despair. Through compassion, we find hope in the possibility of a more compassionate world. We realize that we have the power to alleviate suffering both in our own lives and in the lives of others. The practice of compassion also offers us a sense of purpose. By extending our compassion to those in need, we recognize that our actions can have a positive impact on the world. This realization is a wellspring of hope, motivating us to continue our compassionate efforts and make a meaningful difference. The art of resilience. Hope and resilience are intertwined, like the roots of a great tree, strengthening each other and enabling us to weather life's storms. In Buddhism, resilience is cultivated through the understanding of the impermanence of all things and the practice of mindfulness and compassion. This chapter explores the art of resilience as a means to never lose hope in your life. Resilience is the capacity to bounce back from adversity, emerging stronger and wiser. It is the ability to face challenges head-on, adapt to changing circumstances, and remain hopeful in the face of setbacks. Buddhism provides a roadmap to resilience, offering strategies to cope with life's difficulties and emerge with renewed hope. One of the key teachings of resilience in Buddhism is the impermanence of all things. When we understand that both joy and suffering are fleeting, we are better equipped to navigate life's ups and downs with equanimity. This understanding allows us to maintain hope even in the face of adversity, knowing that change is inevitable and that suffering, too, shall pass. Resilience is also closely connected to the practice of mindfulness. By being fully present in the moment, we can better assess and respond to challenges as they arise. We become more adaptable and less reactive, fostering a sense of hope in our ability to navigate difficult situations. The path to inner peace. Hope is not merely the expectation of external circumstances improving, it is also deeply rooted in the quest for inner peace. Buddhism offers profound insights into the path to inner peace, which, in turn, nurtures hope even in the most challenging of times. The journey to inner peace in